Okay, sorry about that. I will actually splice in the first little part that I did. It was only like a minute and something, but I looked on my phone and saw that I only had 39 minutes left or 37 minutes left of taping or recording. So sometimes my readings can go over. I just didn't want to start. So, all right, Spirit, what are the messages tonight? Let's start with some preliminary messages for the collective. We want to discuss Beaver. Okay. Observation. Okay, so we have something about your work here, working hard, something about you need to observe. All right, so all of these, I guess, fell out. What is this ritual? So, ritual could actually be your daily ritual. Something needs to be observed here, it looks like, and some sacrifice may need, somebody needs to get into the groove. I definitely feel that way. And it could certainly be about their work life or something that they're doing or definitely working hard. Something requires hard work. That's a beaver. Okay. Beavers work hard. And so I don't know if you're working hard to build something. Beavers build dams, right? So maybe you are in construction or maybe, yeah, you could definitely be that. You could be a builder. You could be in construction. You could build dams. You could build bridges. I don't really know. Um, you could be building a business for that matter. It could be anything along those lines there. You need to be very observant about what you're doing, though, is what I'm seeing. Something about your daily ritual or something that you're doing needs some attention, is what I'm feeling here. And I also see here that something's going to need to be sacrificed. Okay, so if you are getting distracted by other things, if you're focusing too much on the wrong things, because it's something about the detail that is going into whatever your daily ritual should be. Okay. So I really feel like this has to do with something that, so this is going to certainly be, this honestly, this may be a spinoff of the one that I did earlier. We'll see where it takes us because there's been some distractions, is what I feel. I definitely feel like there could be some distractions, and maybe you're getting distracted. I don't know, with the world today, we could be stopping to look at TikTok 100 times and get distracted with that, or, even YouTube videos or other things we're doing, or getting on phones, or, going back and forth. Okay, I don't know why I just got dating apps. I don't know if somebody's on a dating app or texting people from there or something like that. I feel like people can get distracted with that. You may actually have an intense job, or you may have whatever this is, it requires precision. That's what I feel. Okay, so if one thing is off, it can mess up everything else, or maybe it can be dangerous if one thing is off and you're not paying attention either. Very interesting here. All right, let's keep going. I have no idea where this is going thus far, so let's just keep going and see. I'm going to get an overall energy here. Spirit for the collective, please. Maybe you need to develop some kind of ritual or daily ritual here. Look at that. Sacrifice. Okay. Hangman. What else? The Tower. Okay. This is why this is saying that. Okay. I'm just looking at this again because the hangman, if I just looked at it in right away, obviously looks quite different than this. What I'm looking at here is how that rope, that sturdy rope, is kind of holding the heart. And I don't know, maybe that's why someone could be looking at their phone, or maybe on dating apps or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's why they're distracted as well. Okay. If somebody has had something that has impacted them or affected their heart or something like that, um, maybe they've had a disappointment in love or something like that. It could definitely be rolling over. I keep saying that somebody has to pay attention because something is about to happen, like a tower is about to come down. It's really going to shake somebody's foundation. That's what I feel. It's going to be a shakeup for some reason. And, I don't look at towers as bad. I think this is needed. I think this has to happen in some way. It's interesting that I talked about something that somebody's doing can. Because if you're distracted and say that you are an engineer or a doctor or a cop or, I mean, it can be a whole array of things. And like I said, you just miss one thing, one detail. You're not paying attention. You're getting distracted. Okay, something can go really wrong here. And that may be what it is, okay? And maybe the distraction has to do with something that obviously you've been trying to focus on, maybe a little too much here, but I think you've been trying to get some kind of perspective on this situation. Is it impacting your work? Is it impacting your finances in some way? I do feel that for some reason. I feel like it may be impacting your finances for some reason, and maybe that is because it's impacting your work, hence it's impacting your finances, or maybe your creative abilities or something like that. You may feel like you're stuck in a bit of a rut. All right, well, let's keep going because I want to see what this is about. Let me pull these, I think. Let's pull some of these and see what this will give us. Spirit, do you have anything else on this situation here for the collective, please? Release. Cards are very clear. Whatever you've been holding on to, whatever you've been getting up, trying to get perspective. I don't know if you've been trying to get perspective, honestly. I mean, the card is literally called the sacrifice. I think you need to sacrifice. I think you need to release whatever this is, even if you're like, I don't want to release this person, whatever. You're going to have to pull back from the energy, because I definitely think that it has impacted you. Maybe it has impacted your heart or your health in some way as well. Okay. I think you're going to see with this Tower, there could be some fallout here. Somebody's job could actually be impacted because they are not focusing on something. And I don't know why, but I keep going back to, it could either be dangerous or it could end up costing somebody money, finances, something like that. It could very well impact a company as well, okay? You got to get into the groove of something. Also, that tells me that maybe somebody is just going through the motions, all right? And maybe it didn't. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's going on with whoever I'm reading for here. It could be somebody in the throes of heartache, and that is very difficult. And we can get like just going through the motions until things begin to, some of those feelings begin to subside anyway. But whatever this is, somebody may be trying to stay distracted, okay, to kind of get out of those emotions, but it's something else is going on. The distraction is actually taken away from other things that are very important here. I think I'm going to go straight to tarot, because I'm feeling like whatever this is, it's just a strong message here that you're going to have to release this. You're going to have to release this, or it's going to create a lot of problems for you. And I think with the Tower card, it's coming down fairly soon. So you're going to see something in your life that is impacted. It could be shocking. It could be sweeping, okay? But that is for your own good. It's what I feel. It's to wake you up. It is to get you maybe back in balance in some way. Maybe make you alert to what is going on here. When we're wounded, sometimes you could be carrying around that whole kind of, victim mentality as well. That may also be what that is. This could be obviously Source saying, look, you're wasting a lot of time here. Let me back up. Let me definitely reword that, okay? Because I don't think Source would be like, you're wasting time on your broken heart. But if you have been one that has definitely been spending too much time in it, especially in victim mentality, if you are in victim mentality, and not really focusing on getting better and making things better and taking steps forward, this could definitely be Source going, all right, I'm going to help you here. I'm going to help you release. So either you release, or I'm going to bring in a Tower and I'm going to help you begin to release things, okay? All right, let's keep going, Spirit. Yeah, it could definitely be around some kind of work situation here, collaboration. Keep going. Team effort is needed. That's interesting, because beavers, obviously they work together. They're building something. So this could be around something that you're creating or something that you're working on as well. I think somebody's work's about to be impacted. I don't know why. Yeah, and this could be something somebody has actually invested in for a long time here. Um, could be something they feel like they work hard at, but there's a distraction here for some reason. It could be coming at somebody very fast. We saw the Tower card as well. So whatever this is could be coming at someone very, very fast here. Yeah. You know, and maybe this is actually I like this because this is actually creating the way maybe for something new. Maybe it's clearing out something that is needed to be released so that you can do something new here. This is also a card about healing here, right? And inner clarity as well. Let's keep going. Hierophant. Okay, so this could definitely be, this is interesting. Yeah, so this could be for an institution. All right, so this could definitely be for some kind of institution. I'm thinking law enforcement here for some reason. And I'm saying that because of what came out earlier when I was giving examples. Those things don't just come to me, they come for a reason. So somebody could definitely be too distracted with other things that are going on, maybe other things in their life that's impacted them. Like I said, their health, it could be their love life, or maybe something going on around their security or their home life or something like that. And because of that, maybe they're going to miss something, or maybe they focus too much, and it can be, I feel dangerous for some reason. So I would definitely watch that if that is you, or if that's someone around you that needs to hear that message. I would definitely watch that. Make sure that you are really in tune with your work, because I think it's going to take that. I don't see anything bad here except for the Tower card. That can obviously be something bad, but thus far I don't see it impacting definitely not life. Okay, but we're going to keep going here. You're going to see some kind of swift change that appears to be coming in. Okay, maybe somebody's noticing this. Maybe they decided to talk to you. This could also be like a boss or a wise person, or, you know, again, the head of some institution or something like that, that will want to talk about some kind of situation here. Maybe on how to clear it out, or to get back, you know, in the game or something along those lines. Let's see. Yeah, this is, whatever this is happening very, very fast. There may also be some kind of move. I'm definitely getting that. Not a physical move. It could be a move of job placement or something like that. Maybe it's a promotion. I don't know. Whatever it is, I feel like, so maybe it's taking somebody out of one. Okay, I'm gonna go back to, if you're a cop, you know, I don't know if this can happen or how quickly it can happen without what is that called? The people that investigate involved, but maybe it's taking you out of like being a field officer and putting you at a desk or something along those lines. Maybe it's moving somebody around. I do think that whatever this is, it's gonna be coming with some kind of speed here. Okay. Um, I don't know if the person that I am reading this on could be a bit rebellious here. They can be a bit hot-tempered as well. I would probably try and keep that under wraps. They could also be a bit impulsive here. Again, this kind of goes back to what I'm saying. Somebody here definitely needs to heal. They need to get their head back in the game, because whatever it is, I feel like it is costing them stuff. Without a doubt, I feel like it is costing them stuff, okay? You may view this tower as some kind of miracle, as some kind of wake up call, okay, that you definitely needed. Something has to be torn down. I feel like something might be going on at home. Maybe there was some loss around home. Maybe there's some loss around work. Maybe there will be. Maybe that's what's coming up as well. But I feel like you're already there in that kind of heart space. So I think you're already feeling it. Somebody is already feeling this. Maybe that's also what daily ritual is about here. Okay. I think I talked about that a little bit, but needing to kind of get back in the groove, because maybe that has been impacted if you had some kind of system in place. A lot of people do, right? The way they do things, kids eat at this time, go to school at this time, I go to work, mommy goes to work, you know, whatever. We get home at this time. You just kind of have a system in place. Maybe if there was some kind of loss, maybe that kind of rocked the daily ritual a little bit as well. All right, so tell me who I'm reading for here, Spirit. What is this about? Whatever this is absolutely impacting someone's work here. And I think there might be some change here that's coming up as a result of it. All right. Yeah, because there's definitely eyes on you. Okay. There's a death card, but thank goodness. Well, it is in reverse here. Yeah, there's eyes on you because they've seen that you've been stuck in this. Okay, you continue to repeat some kind of negative patterns here. There's been some kind of resistance to change. So maybe they've already talked to you about this. Maybe they're already talking to you about this, okay? They feel like you've been stagnant in some way. Look at that. You can't make this up, okay? You've been stagnant in some way. You're in apathy, all right? You're just not fulfilled here. I feel like you're sitting in some kind of indifference or apathy. Again, going through the motions, and whatever you do, you cannot do that, okay? You're going to have to try and pull yourself together, okay? It's going to affect your life. I think maybe in a negative way. Yeah, good deal. Okay, so we see some kind of breakthrough that may be coming in. Maybe being able to get focused from that. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're having some kind of mental clarity here. It could be on the collapse of something that happened or on the grief that you've been feeling here. Maybe if you've been feeling some kind of regret or something like that. Maybe you're mourning as well. That can definitely be a card of mourning. And we do see the heart suspended. So if there's mourning as well, maybe you're having some kind of breakthrough with that, some kind of mental clarity to get yourself kind of out of this rut that I'm feeling so heavy. I keep looking at this bull energy, and I almost feel like you need to be the bull at this time. But obviously, I know grief is a very, very heavy emotion, and it takes time. But I do feel like this person may have been sitting there a while, and maybe whatever they do as well doesn't allow them, you know, especially if they spend a lot of hours there, to actually go through that process. Look at this. Good for you. All right. But I think you're going to recover. Okay, this is exactly what I would want to see at this. I think breaking out of that and getting this clarity is going to pull you, maybe even this conversation that is coming, maybe this tower that is coming is going to bring you some kind of clarity here, okay, and help you to pull out of a situation that maybe you've been hanging on to, all right? We see you here with the Nine of Pentacles at the end, which obviously tells me that there's going to be some kind of growth here. All right, you could be being pushed towards, I said earlier, there may be some kind of job change as well. Maybe removing you from something that is maybe this is really negative for you. Maybe it is taking too much of you. Maybe it's your energy as well, okay? So moving away from that perhaps is going to actually put you into this energy of feeling more maybe independent, but also feeling successful. All right, it doesn't have to be leaving the job, but for some people it definitely could be as well, okay? It could be leading you to a path of a little more financial independence here. The Nine of Pentacles is not just about being single or independent, okay? This is the person that's very happy with what they've been able to create, and they feel good in their life, right? They can enjoy the fruits of their labor. It's a very nice card. It's pre-Empress energy, so. All right, Spirit. Okay, so you should know this. I feel like this is coming up. The Tower is definitely coming up. Look at that. Good for you. Yeah. Maybe moving into something here where you feel like you're getting the help that you need. Yeah, this is good. You're getting some kind of help that you need here. You could have friends even trying to come around you, or maybe you get yourself into a circle where you feel like you are more... you could definitely feel like you're more supported in some way, like you have a circle of support around you. Yeah. There's a lot here that's unseen. Let me see what that's about here. A lot of secrets here. Ooh. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. Let me get these cards out first because I'm trying to figure out why they're coming out in this way here. 8 of Pentacles here is about your work. You might be going into your own thing here. Because you're coming across here like you are, I definitely feel like you're going to have like a community of support around you. You may be getting some help here materially as well. Maybe that also helps you. It could be from family or friends. I just feel like you're being supported, like a circle of support. Is this somebody in a depression? You know, because if this is somebody in a depression, maybe it's just going to take someone noticing, or maybe someone asking for help. I don't think this person finds it easy to ask for help, though. There could definitely be some kind of depression that is going on here, is what I'm feeling. And it could be about some kind of family dynamic as well here. It could also just be about money, okay? Not having enough money, feeling like I'm losing things, feeling like I'm not where I need to be in life as well. But somebody might have taken a big hit in that area, and it may be deeply impacting them as well. Okay, but some kind of fresh new energy, I think, is going to be coming in for you, for whoever this is here, where you're going to feel like you can take chances again, okay? Where you're feeling your normal self. That's interesting that I'm saying that. I don't know what your normal self is, but maybe you usually feel kind of fearless and energetic and excited about life, right? You're going to have that again. Maybe you're going to go on some kind of adventure here. Again, you may be moving out into your own thing here, because this Page of Wands is next to the Eight of Pentacles, which shows me that you could be working on your own stuff here. You could be going through some kind of training of your own. You could be creating something here on your own as well, that takes you out of maybe what was a negative environment. Maybe it was an environment that was just pulling you down for a long time, impacting you, impacting your health, impacting, it could have impacted your love life or your marriage or something like that, impacting, yeah, definitely impacting your stability in some way. Your mental health, though, is the part that concerns me the most, because that may have added to everything else, or maybe it was vice versa, right? But I think it's drug you down a bit. Maybe you expected something as well that didn't come through for you. I don't know if this was around the job. Maybe this could have been around money. You know, you seem to me like you really, a lot of this has to do with money. It looks to me like you're really, I don't know why you're really unhappy about money that you was in, that maybe you expected. Was it money or was it a promotion? I feel like it was money. Maybe you were planning on getting some kind of money, or somebody here was planning on getting some kind of money that just didn't come through. Yeah, and so why is it, so basically it kind of made you, I feel like it's made you not want to, I just feel like a real lack of fulfillment here, okay? It could be unhappiness. It could be not wanting to put in any more effort into something. That may also be what that is about. But unfortunately, whatever you're doing up here, I don't feel like that's an option for some reason. Somebody could be seeking out counseling as well. I don't know if someone here is actually in some kind of counseling, seeking counseling, trying to get help for whatever this is. I'm going to put these here for a minute. I'm going to go with these, I think. I almost hate to go with these, but I love the cards, but I know last times we kept getting that one card that's all about the ceremonial rites, and I just don't want to see it. Okay, so Spirit, let's clarify here for the collective, please. Can you fill in some of the blanks here for us? Tower is coming. A tower is definitely coming. Somebody could have been very impulsive in their actions here too, with whatever they were doing here. They might be kind of handling their work that way as well, where they're doing things, they're flying off the handle, they are... yeah, they could be even aggressive, I feel. Okay, again, this is the spillover. This is the spillover from whatever happened here. This is the spillover from the very heavy emotions that have nowhere to go. Okay, so somebody's just kind of acting out, I feel like, on that. You need to realize whoever you are, but especially if you're watching me, you have eyes on you. Okay, people are definitely seeing this. They're seeing that kind of apathy. They're seeing that you're going through something. And I feel like that's why people will want to help you. Give me some more, Spirit. Look at that triumph. That's beautiful. Success, victory, and achievement. I believe it. Because you are going to be working towards something. You may already be doing this. You may be, I don't know why I'm going back to training. Is somebody doing some kind of training right now? Maybe that's for a new position. And maybe that's in a totally different field or vocation, okay? But whatever it is, I think you're going to find some kind of victory, all right? We got hesitation, but it's actually coming out in reverse here. That's awesome. Okay, so things are going to pick up. That's a good thing. Justice. Wow. Okay, this is awesome. So you could definitely work in the Justice Department. Okay, maybe you are going through some kind of legal situation too. Maybe that's what this is about. As well. Maybe you're going to feel some sense of, maybe that's what's got you feeling like your heart is hung up. Maybe you're going through a divorce, or maybe there's something that's been lodged against you, like complaints or something like that. Obviously, it looks to me like you're going to be triumphant over that here, and you're going to feel like you have some sense of justice here. So where you might have been just kind of lollygagging around, honestly. Like I said before, just kind of going through the motions, I think that will pick up again. Your interest in things, because whatever this is, it has taken a toll on you. That's what I feel here. Emotionally, maybe physically, maybe from a health perspective. But I think you've just been questioning a lot of things as a result. And maybe it just happened. It could have been something very unfair. I know, okay, that is very difficult to go through if you have something lodged against you, or you have to defend yourself and prove kind of your innocence in a situation. That's very tough to do, all right? Or very tough to go through, I should say. It's not hard to do usually, but it's tough to go through that level of scrutiny. So it could just be something like that. So maybe you are going to feel some sense of vindication here towards the end here. Definitely a balancing. I feel, yeah, once you get this news here, this good news here, I think it's going to encourage you. That's very good. And you can get to a place, it looks like, on, focusing on your own self-love, your own growth here. Yeah, live and learn, right? Maybe you're learning your lesson. Look at, I cannot believe what this card says. Look at that, training. Didn't I say that? Experience, training, develop. This may take you into, I'm just going to cut ties with whatever this is. And I'm going to move into this situation here where I'm focusing on myself, my self-care, my self-love. I could be learning a new vocation, as I stated before, getting experience in something different. Training could be physical training. It could be, it could just be training for a new vocation in some way here. But there is some kind of development that will be going. I also think you could be looking at the past as, listen, good, it taught me a lot. And one of the things that I definitely know is that I don't ever want to be in this space, right? I don't want to be in a space again where I feel like a fulfillment, where I get stuck in something like that. What does this have to do with? I feel like, okay, this is getting real deep in my intuition right now. Okay, so I definitely feel like this causes other people. I think you think there's been an injustice. So I wonder if you feel like you had people actually around work or something that turned against you, or maybe there was accusations against you and other people that were around you, and it did impact your money in some way. This is definitely not just about one person. I feel like there's definitely a level of unfairness, and someone does feel like they're in defense mode and they're having to protect themselves. That's what I get. And the thing is, because you don't have an outlet or something to process that with, you might be like this bull, right? Like the bull in the China shop. I just noticed that said sacrifice, and that says sacrifice too. That's crazy. Did not even catch that before. Maybe you felt that way. Maybe you felt like people were throwing you up, accusing you, okay, making you the sacrificial lamb in a sense, and you had to kind of fight for yourself in this situation, right? Again, you had to prove yourself innocent, right? Which is crazy because it totally goes against what we know. And maybe you've been hanging on to that too, and hanging on to that energy. And I don't think that's fared well for you here, but whatever is happening for you is going to be a victory. You should have seen this. Wow, sorry, this is going to seem harsh, but that's what I got very strongly. You should have seen this Okay, maybe you've been around the wrong people as well, and you just couldn't see. Maybe it, maybe you just accepted that, or perhaps you were making bad decisions with people. I feel like it is something like that. Or just being around the wrong people. Maybe they wanted you to say, to vouch for them in some way, or to get involved in something. Why do I think you were involved in something though? I have no idea who I'm talking to, by the way. This could be somebody that you know. Somebody has gotten involved in something, but maybe they became the sacrificial lamb in some way. So let me give you a scenario. Say that people are out. Say my friends are out robbing cars, right? And they're stealing things from cars, and then they come back and they're like, "Hey, can I stock some things in your garage?" You don't know they're robbing cars, but they're like, "Can I put some things in your garage? I have this box of stuff and all that, blah blah blah. I just need to put in your garage." And you're like, "Yeah, of course, mi casa, su casa." Can put all of your stuff over here, right? We don't know. It's a shame that we would have to think like that, but it could be something like that. And then, the police have them, they ask where the stuff is, or they follow them to your house because they're being investigated. I mean, it could definitely be something like that. I feel like there's more than one person that is involved in this scenario, but I definitely feel like they got drug into something they didn't ask for, or that they kind of became the scapegoat. But whatever the outcome is going to be, seems very good to me. And I do think that this is someone who could be learning from their past here and deciding that's not the life they want. Those aren't the friends they want. Maybe that's not the job that they want, what have you. And they're going to be walking away from that. Because they're definitely going to find some kind of triumph here, and they're going to waste no time, I think, to get away or get out of a bad situation here. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right, so let me see. I'm going to get a few of these, and then I think I will close out. Actually, I don't think those are what I wish to use. Let me get these for you guys. Spirit, any last advice for the collective, please? Last words. So this is good. Somebody's definitely growing from something that they've been through. It looks like they're getting away from something that caused a great deal of distress and even depression here, Cracker. Positivity, positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune away. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, good. Why does it say Cracker? What? Okay. Star. Hard times are over. Look forward to abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. That is fantastic here. So whatever you feel like you lost, okay, it looks to me like you're going to be gaining that back. Most importantly, your freedom. And I'm not just talking about physical freedom. I'm talking about emotional freedom. You didn't have that for a long time because you felt like you were stuck in some kind of battle that you were having to fight, okay? So you're going to be able to get beyond that and step back into a place of happiness. And it looks like abundance as well here. And you may be working in a totally different career or on something that's just completely different is what I feel. But you're going to feel good about it. Yep, Chariot, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. I'm telling you, that is amazing because you're looking towards the sun here. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Somebody is moving in a different direction. They're finally getting out of something that has just been draining them is what I feel. And I think it's going to lead to good things. Absolutely. All right, guys, way to go, first of all, whoever this is, but I'll leave you guys with that right now. I'm going to do Aries reading as well. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night. Bye.